Welcome back to another BrewGamer video. We're on Lost World. This is episode 6. I am numerous days in since the last time you were joining me. I went out, I did a whole bunch of resource collection because like we talked about in the last video, we need to do some raft expansion. I'm running out of space. I had to add in another shelving unit over here so that I could store a bunch of stuff. So that we could actually expand the island. I went in, collected all sorts of goodies. These are the only 3 spaces I pretty much have left on the boat right now, other than the ones on my hotbar, which of course you see I broke my axe, I broke my knife, I broke my hook. We will eventually craft a few more of those, maybe when we get to another island, but today we're going to do some building. I did learn while I was out collecting all these goodies that are out here that these rope rails will stop you from being able to pick up items by hand. So you have to be in either this little spot here or that little spot there, and that just doesn't work for me. So we're going to probably wind up taking out all these rope railings. We're going to extend the raft, maybe make it 4 wide, maybe a little longer. I don't know. Let's just do some building and see what we come up with. I definitely want to go wider, so I know we're going to do 4 wide at least. So let's grab some plastic. And remember, don't shift click. You need to right click to transfer items over. I'm going to go ahead and move as much of this over as I can. Make a little extra space to carry the goodies. I don't believe we need the nails just yet, so I'm going to move those over. I'm going to grab some more rope. And I think that's what we needed to get a couple of base plates down, or raft plates, or foundations. There we go, foundations. Place that and that. Alright. Yeah, definitely wood and plastic. Let's see, plastic. That gives us 1, 2, let's do another one, 3. Grab some wood. 3. Plastic and wood. Well, this plastic is not lasting as long as I expected it to. But to put down the raft pieces, floating pieces, it does take quite a bit. Let's grab some more. We'll at least try to get us 4 wide right now, and then we will expand with whatever we have left over. Rope. Oh, right click, foundation. Alright. Well, that will be much better. Let's grab some stone and some wood real quick, and let's do an axe and take out those little rope pieces. Let's see, that's going to be under tools. I cannot wait to make some bricks today so that we can start making the cooked bricks for the smelter. We've got a little bit of iron and a little bit of quality metal just waiting for us to craft up, and hopefully we can make enough to at least get a better quality axe. You get about the same number of chops, if I remember correctly, but each chop gives you a whole lot more resources each time. So technically you should be getting a few extra items. I haven't done the math on it yet, so that's something that we might do together and see if it is cost effective, because iron is, you know, a little harder to come by than, let's say, wood and stone. But that clears that up. I think we also want to expand that's the question. How do we want to do that? Do we want to go another row backwards and then have this little back area for our anchor and maybe a back porch, or the anchor and maybe we could do a staircase going up? We'll make it 4 wide and then have a nice 2x4 open front for sails and water collectors. That might be nice. Let's do that. But let's put another floor piece first, because floor pieces are definitely cheaper. 500 wood instead of 1,000, and 50 nails instead of rope and plastic. So let's do that. Toss that up there. Maybe make some new walls. If we can extend the walls, I'd like to wait actually on the walls so we can make some glass. I'd like to have some windows, bring a little natural light inside before we close everything off. But let's put that one last floor piece first. Where did I, there we go. Alright, right click, floor, there we go. Alright, the most important component we're going to need today, because I want to do some cooking, is we are going to put down a different type of fire. That fire is great for creating water, fresh water, but we need another fire under survival. This one, the bonfire. Bonfire is used for cooking fish, but also used for cooking up some bricks. And we're about to make a whole bunch of bricks. So let's start with the stone needed to make this bonfire. And you don't need much. Bonfire is relatively inexpensive. We're going to go in, craft that up, put that on the hotbar, and then I guess out of the way right now, let's put it over here. Then all we have to do is throw in some wood, and now we will get, I forget where we put them now, there we go, sand and clay. So let's grab what we have. Shift clicked again. We're going to grab a bunch of sand and all the clay, and now let's cook up under resources raw bricks. Let's max out what we can craft. So 30 with everything we have, and I think we need more than that. Definitely think we need more than that. What does our crafting menu tell us? That's going to be under survival. We're going to need 50 bricks plus 100 clay. I think I've got stored away. Yeah, so we can do 2 more of those. Craft. Let's save the 100 clay and see how many bricks we get right now. We are going to be shy on bricks. 10, 20, 30, 40. So we're going to have to go diving. Looks like we're going to an island today. And we are going to gather up some more clay. Definitely make the bricks. Build some walls. Maybe make some glass today. There's some really cool building pieces while those are cooking up real quick. There's some really cool building pieces under doors where they have these little windows plus a door. Not too much glass is needed, only 30. But I like the look of that. And then the walls, I really like the look of this 3 wide, like half wall worth of windows. And it's not too terribly expensive. So I think that's one that I would like to craft to get us going. So now we have some cooked bricks. So it's a 1-for-1. I put in 3 stacks. That way it would cook more than just 1 brick at a time. I want to get through them a little faster than what you normally would. Especially considering how much wood you use to keep that fire going. I mean, 1 wood per second seems a little bit much. I'd like to see them change that and let 1 piece of wood maybe go, instead of every second, make it every 4 to 8 seconds. It'd be a lot nicer. Less harvesting required. Let's stack these. But that's what we're going to be doing, is cooking up bricks. And it is a time-consuming process. So I might pause the video here momentarily and then bring you back after it's cooked up a few, because this is going to take a minute. So bear with me. It'll be an instant for you. It'll be a few minutes for me. I'll see you back momentarily. Alright, so we got the last brick just finishing up. I'm going to go ahead and extinguish the fire. We don't need to waste all the wood on that one. Let's see, about here. Let's go ahead and toss the extra wood in there. We'll get rid of that coal. At least for now, we don't need the coal. I'm hoping we get another update soon where we'll use more of that stuff. Let's put our sand back. Let's put... well, I guess we'll put our... let's put our bricks over here. Right here. For now. So we know we need 10 more bricks. We need the 100 clay. We have an axe. We need to make another knife before we go onto an island. We've got a shovel that's brand new. So we'll be just fine on that one. Do we have space? We got a little space to throw our nails. We'll just carry a stack on us. That's fine. We need stone. I don't remember how much, so let's grab a little more stone. And then we'll grab some wood. Craft. We are going to need... nope. We need weapons. We need another knife. We need trash and rope. We didn't need stone for that. I don't know what I was thinking. Rope. Trash around here somewhere. There we go. Alright. Do we have an island on the horizon? Well, we passed an island, but I don't really want to go backwards. I'm going to explore for a second, find an island, and I'll bring you right back. Well, they put a kink in my plan. It is really hard to see islands when it is storming and you have very limited visibility. So we're going to float around. Hopefully this storm will pass. I'm pretty sure we're past noon. It's probably getting closer to the evening time, but I cannot see an island in sight. So fingers crossed we just happen to run into one or see one just faintly off in the distance. This is some kind of crazy to try to find any sort of island. But that's pretty realistic. I mean, out on the ocean, visibility is virtually nil as it gets darker and you're in the middle of a storm. I did move the campfire a little bit closer back so that way I'd have a little more warmth when I'm sitting on the love seat over here. And I find it interesting. I'm standing up, I've got 50 comfort. As soon as I sit down on a pretty nice looking couch, it dropped to 20. So I haven't quite figured out exactly what triggers the higher comfort levels. I'm sure it has a lot to do with lighting and shelving and other objects, but we're going to have to do some experimenting once we make this raft a lot bigger. But I'm going to wait out the storm. Luckily you don't have to. I'll see you shortly. And lucky as we are, the storm is let up just enough for me to see that little island over there. Still have the lightning, but we are gonna head our way right there, of course just in time for nighttime. But we'll go to sleep as soon as we get to the island. We'll wake up, maybe go hunt some wolves, but definitely hunt some fish. And while we're waiting to get there, let's run over here, grab some textiles, and we know we need a ton of bandages. So let's craft up medicine, bandages, max craft them. That'll give us 30. That ought to cover us for the fish and the dogs. I made an extra knife, so we have 2 knives ready to go play with the fish and play with the wolves. You know what would be interesting is if they make a way in the game for you to tame a wolf and have a pet on board your raft with you. I think that'd be a pretty neat little addition. I'd sure like to have a pet wolf. Looks like an island we have been to before. I don't know why getting closer to the edge of the raft is going to put me that much closer to seeing it, but it looks like we have been to an island like that before. So we should be able to get some resources off of that, definitely. Get some more wood, make some more bandages, craft some more rope, hopefully get a lot of clay and sand. I should have been picking up plastic the whole time, and silly me, I did not even make a hook to do that. So, well, I have a lot of grinding ahead of me so we can expand this. I'm thinking I want to go much bigger. My building method, for those who don't know me yet, my building method is build big, and if it's not big enough, go even more grandiose. So we might wind up having a floating palace before the next update and give ourselves lots of expansion space for anything new that they decide to add into the game. And I'm hoping they add a lot of new stuff. Sky's still dark. I'm pretty sure the sun will be going down here shortly, so we will be napping, but at least the storm is let up. I have not made an anchor yet. Just thought about that. I don't remember everything we need for that anchor either. We need some trash. We'll go ahead and craft 2 of those. We'll have 1 extra on standby. Quickly, brew, quickly. We're nearly there. Good enough. Oh, and look, you can see the fish on the shoreline just waiting to greet us. Isn't that nice of them? And we see the wolf coming out to greet us as well. Well, everybody's out to see us today. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. That's good enough. 3, 2, 1, drop. Look at that. Perfect. Alright, we got bandages on the hotbar. We know we got a wolf, so let's go wolf it out real quick. Hey, I just jumped on the island. Come back. Alright. Easy enough on the first one. Now, I don't know if you noticed that. You had to use 2 bandages for that. It's kind of sad. Thought we got the drop on him, but apparently we did not. Do we have any other? We do. Hey, come back. You're gonna make me hunt at night, really? Hello? Well, that was without a doubt one of the most interesting wolves that I've played with yet. I know it was kind of hard to see, but boy, he looked confused. I'm going to take that out. I'm going to throw that out. And we're going to go ahead and go to sleep. Get a little daytime. This episode might run a little long. But we want to play with the fish. And we want to eat as well. We are looking a little low on food. We'll burn through those and burn through those real quick. That's good enough. I think we still have water here, so we'll drink that. And since we had a... You know, considering it stormed, we didn't get that much fresh water. I did not drink out of here after the storm finished. I would expect that to be pretty full after a good heavy rain. But sadly, that just wasn't the case. Alright. Let's go over to where the seaweed and plant life is was not expecting you. I guess there were 3 wolves on this island. I should have known better. There are 3 usually on an island. Or did they respawn because I went to sleep? I think they respawned because I went to sleep. Well, I guess it's a good thing we crafted up a whole bunch of bandages. And now I know that sleeping respawns our furry friends. And they apparently have really good sneak because I wasn't paying attention. Alright. I want to try that jump. I don't know if I will make it. But there is iron right there, and I think the only way to get to it is by jumping from here. Oh, I made it. Fancy that. Falling is probably gonna hurt. Or not. Alright, we're gonna toss those where the hammer goes. Toss that there. Get rid of that for now. Let's go drop some stuff off, and then let's go hunt some fishes and do some digging. Fishes. Fish. I guess that should be grammatically correct. Put that down over here. And let's go ahead and toss that in there for now. And let's toss these in here. We'll just hang on to that scrap, or we'll put the scrap behind us. Keep the bandages. Put the scrap. Put the wood over here. And let's go play with the fish. Yeah, this episode might run just a little bit long. But it never hurts to play with the fish. Well, it does hurt. It hurts a lot. They cause bleed damage, but a little extra length on an episode, we'll just call it a special episode. Alright, we are not doing well on this one. Up, up, up. Get up there. Alright, I may regret saying that this episode is going to go a little long. But we've already started, so we can't stop. Well, we got one. We got two. We got all three, and I'm drowning. Of course, because, you know, don't pay attention to breathing. Come on, you can make it. I have faith in you. Apparently not. Still have bleed 2, and we're out of bandages. Bleed 1, at least one of the bleeds went away. So we can make it back to the boat. Raft, and then I'm gonna call it here, but I'm not gonna go to sleep. In our next episode, we're gonna go down and dig a bunch of stuff, and then make a few more bricks, and hopefully get the furnace going. Now, bleed 1 will go away on its own, but I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it, and since we got comfort 90, we're going to go ahead and gain all of our health back before we go back down. And this is where I'm going to call the episode. When you come back, you're going to see me at full health, and we're going to go down diving and get all the good sand and clay and get a furnace made, and maybe get some walls up on the next episode. But if you enjoyed the video today, please give us a like and a subscribe. It really helps out the channel, helps me to grow, helps me to learn what you like, what you don't like. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode.